The journey to building a radiant future after 40. Hello everyone. Life is an endless journey, where each of us writes our own story. Especially as we cross the threshold of 40, a new phase full of meaning and potential unfolds. This isn't just a time to look back at what's past, but also a moment to shape a stable, peaceful, and happy future. Today, we're going to explore core life principles and profound philosophies that will help protect and create a brilliant future after 40. 1. Discover your self-worth and live by it. In the race of life, we don't always need to follow the crowd. The most important thing is to recognize your true self-worth. When you understand your intrinsic value, you'll naturally stop caring about those who don't acknowledge it. This self-respect is a solid foundation for all your decisions and actions. Sometimes, what we don't achieve is precisely because we deserve better things. Learn to accept and let go of relationships and situations that no longer serve you, not with anger or resentment, but with serenity and resolve. The heart sometimes needs more time to accept what the mind already understands. Life becomes much more meaningful when you determine your own worth, rather than letting it depend on others' opinions. 2. Accept the past and look towards the future. The past is an unchangeable part of us, it cannot be forgotten or erased. It can only be accepted. Be a good person, but never waste time trying to prove it. Sometimes, we hold on to pain because it's the last thread connecting us to what's lost. However, to truly heal, we need to learn to let go. A conversation about your feelings shouldn't end in an argument. Many people in your past know a version of you that no longer exists. Don't let the burden of what you're avoiding hold you back. Most importantly, never let the sorrow of the past or the fear of the future ruin your present happiness. The fact that you've maintained your kindness after all you've been through is a testament to your inner strength. Keep living kindly. 3. Let go and accept reality. Sometimes, holding on hurts more than letting go. Give up the illusion that things could have been different, because that's preventing you from living fully in the present moment. Everything you desire already exists, it's just waiting for you to align with it. The good you put into the world will always find a way back to you. Never be ashamed of your feelings and desires, because you only get one life to live to the fullest. You deserve someone who never leaves, not someone who comes back after they've gone. People who don't recognize their mistakes often surround themselves with others who normalize those wrong actions. Nothing disappears until it teaches us what we need to know. Sometimes, you think you want to disappear, but what you really want is to be found. And one day, you'll smile and say, "This is more than I ever prayed for." 4. Change and inner strength. It's fascinating how day by day, nothing seems to change, but when you look back, everything is completely different. Only those who truly care about you can hear you when you're silent. For peace of mind, try not to understand everything. Just live and experience life as it is. Some stranger somewhere still remembers you because you were kind to them when no one else was. True strength is built in the moments you decide to get up when the world expects you to fall. You either solve the problem or leave the problem, never live with it. Don't give too much of yourself to people who don't do the same for you. 5. Continue the journey despite difficulties. Sometimes, turning a new page can be hard when you know someone won't be in the next chapter. But the story has to continue. Enjoy the moments before they become memories. You may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be diminished by them. Be kind to everyone, because it's their first time living. But never forget, it's your first time too. People treat you the way they feel about themselves, don't dwell on it too much. If you keep holding on to old bricks, you'll keep building the same house. Don't sell your house just to sleep one night in a hotel. You belong with people who have seen your scars and still chose to stay. Sometimes, the worst place you can be is inside your own mind. Spend more time with people who remind you who you are. You don't have to be the best, you just have to be trying to get better. 6. Healing and growth. Healing isn't about going back to who you were, it's about letting go of what hurt you and building a stronger person. When the road gets bumpy, you don't get out of the car, you fasten your seatbelt. Respect your boundaries enough not to argue with someone who is determined to misunderstand you. You're not late, you're not early, you are exactly where you need to be. Just because someone handles a difficult situation gracefully doesn't mean it isn't weighing heavily on them. Appearances can be deceiving, and people may be struggling more than they let on. Focus on watering your own garden so much that you don't have time to check if someone else's is greener. Sometimes, your peace depends on leaving without an answer. If it won't matter in 5 years, don't spend more than 5 minutes being upset about it. 7. Lessons from the past and present strength. The past is a lesson, not a life sentence. Regret won't rewrite it, and worry won't shape the future. Focus on the present, because that's where real change happens. You still have time to become the person you want to be. You cannot change others, and trying to do so is rude. Don't expect others to respect you more than you respect yourself. Never trust anyone blindly, trust must be earned, not given from the start. You're never too old to remove people who don't belong in your life. Life gives you many chances to make mistakes, which means you have just as many chances to fix them. Don't be too easy on anyone, you'll lose your importance. Just because the boat is rocking doesn't mean it's time to jump overboard. 8. Accepting reality and living fully. Don't try to be happy all the time, you can't be happy constantly, and that's perfectly normal. You don't like everyone, so don't worry about everyone liking you. Sometimes, you can make all the right choices, and then watch them fall apart around you. You just have to pick up the pieces and keep moving forward. Nothing in life is worth your worry. You stop explaining yourself when you realize people only understand from their own level of perception. Don't hold on to your mistakes just because you spent a long time making them. No matter how good you are, you'll always be the bad guy in someone's story. To live life, you need problems. If you got everything you wanted instantly, what would be the point of life? Don't take criticism from someone you wouldn't take advice from. 9. Self-control and mental discipline. At some point, you'll realize no one else has a say in your life unless you allow them to. Say no more often than you want to say yes. Do no less than you want to do. Discipline your mind to see the good in every situation and to look at the best side of every event. Don't expect others to always agree with you. Don't do anything you feel you'll have to lie about later. You'll upset a lot of people by doing the right thing for yourself. Any thoughts you have about the future are an illusion. If you need more than one hand to count your best friends, you're not a great best friend. There's a lot to care about. Don't fix others if you can easily ignore them. Life doesn't care about your vision, you just have to adapt to it. Nothing happens to anyone that they are not by nature able to endure. 10. Change, learn, and enjoy life. It's never too late to change your life in a completely new direction, and a single day can mean an immense amount. Life's lessons will be repeated until we learn them. When you get a different perspective, it will change your view. It allows us to see things we should have seen a long time ago. Why let go of yesterday? Because yesterday already let go of you. People often confuse stress with responsibility. In this life, you don't have to prove anything to anyone but yourself. It's not a lack of time, but a lack of priority. Enjoy every bit of your life to the fullest. Your compromises and sacrifices will pay off. No one is truly tired of loving, they are tired of waiting, listening to lies, assumptions, saying sorry, and being hurt. Don't keep people in your life if they don't love and respect you as much as you give them. The reason you want to be better than others is the reason you aren't better yet. It doesn't matter how many times you get knocked down, it's what you do when you get back up. A man must be big enough to admit his mistakes, smart enough to learn from them, and strong enough to correct them. Be the person you needed when you were 11. Building strong personal boundaries. Healthy relationships start with clear boundaries. Learning to say no when necessary and knowing when to step back from negative situations is crucial for your inner peace. Don't agree to things that make you uncomfortable just because you're afraid of upsetting others. When you set boundaries, you're teaching others how to treat you. This not only protects your energy but also enhances your self-respect, helping you maintain relationships based on mutual respect. Remember, prioritizing your mental well-being isn't selfish, it's necessary for you to be the best version of yourself for those you love and for your own life. 12. The power of kindness and connection. Kindness is a language the deaf can hear and the blind can see. A small act of kindness can leave a profound impression and change a day, even a life. Always remember that kindness is a closed loop, what you give out will return to you in the most unexpected ways. In a volatile world, maintaining kindness, understanding, and connection with those around you will bring immense meaning. Don't underestimate the power of an encouraging word, a genuine smile, or a selfless act of help. These moments of authentic connection not only enrich your life but also create a positive ripple effect in the community. 13. The power of gratitude and a positive mindset. On life's journey, cultivating gratitude is a master key. When you focus on what you have, rather than what you lack, a new world of abundance opens up. Gratitude not only helps you appreciate the present but also forms the foundation for a positive mindset. This doesn't mean you have to deny difficulties, because life isn't always perfect. Instead, it requires you to have a readiness to face and overcome challenges, always seeking the good even in the toughest situations. A mind trained to see opportunities in adversity will be your most valuable asset. 14. Managing pressure and facing challenges. The ability to handle pressure is one of the most important factors for success. Life is always full of unexpected challenges, and how we react to them will shape who we become. Instead of avoiding or blaming, view pressure as an opportunity to grow and refine yourself. Just as a diamond is formed under pressure, you too will become stronger and more resilient when facing difficulties. This requires high flexibility and adaptability. Don't be afraid to change direction when the old path no longer fits. Sometimes, a change in strategy is more effective than repeatedly banging your head against a hopeless wall. 15. Passion, more than just work. Passion isn't just for work or career. It's the burning fire in every important aspect of life, including family, relationships, and the core values you pursue. When you do what you love, work no longer feels like a burden. Instead, it becomes an endless source of energy, pushing you towards new successes. Make time for the things you truly care about, the people you love, and the activities that bring meaning to your life. These passions will empower you, helping you overcome any storms and live a full, meaningful life. 16. Self-acceptance and cultivating self-confidence. Confidence doesn't come from being perfect, but from accepting all that you are, both strengths and weaknesses. To succeed, sometimes you have to trust yourself and follow your instincts, even when those around you say otherwise. This is when you must go against the tide, not out of arrogance, but because you clearly understand the path you want to take. Strong self-confidence will help you stand firm against external prejudices and judgments. Remember, you don't have to be the best, you just have to be someone who constantly strives to be better every day. 17. The importance of continuous learning and perseverance. Success is not a single destination but a continuous journey of learning and growth. Life always holds valuable lessons, and they will be repeated until you truly absorb them. Don't shy away from new challenges, embrace them and keep learning. Many talented people often give up just before the threshold of success simply because they lack a little perseverance. Resilience in all situations is key to not falling when things get tough. Believe that you always have the ability to overcome any obstacle if you stay committed to your goals. 18. Focus on your goals and avoid distractions. In today's world, full of information and distractions, focusing on your goals is more important than ever. Don't let external factors lead you astray. Clearly define what truly matters to you and dedicate all your energy to pursuing it. This requires you to be able to decline unsuitable invitations and time-consuming activities that don't bring value. Remember, loving what you do is key to success. When you're passionate about your work, you'll have the motivation to overcome any difficulties and maintain the focus needed to achieve your dreams. 19. Nurturing your soul and chasing your dreams. Never lose faith in yourself and your abilities. Believe in yourself and chase your dreams with all your determination. This life is yours, and you are the only one who can shape it. Find a mentor, someone with experience and vision, to guide you on your path of personal and professional development. The support from a mentor can be a tremendous source of inspiration and motivation. Finally, remember that creativity in your work applies not only to art but to every field, including real estate or business. It's the ability to see problems in a new way, find unique solutions, and constantly innovate to achieve success. 20. The importance of a winning mindset and attention to detail. To truly succeed, you need to possess a winning mindset. This is the unwavering belief that you can overcome any challenge and achieve your goals. This mindset isn't just blind optimism but also thorough preparation, the ability to analyze situations, and make sharp decisions. Hand in hand with a winning mindset is attention to detail and creativity in your work. Successful people don't just see the big picture, they are meticulous in every step and every process. It's this refinement in every small detail that makes a difference, brings superior value, and helps you stand out in any field. Never underestimate the power of perfection and continuous innovation. 21. Living with purpose and looking towards the future. This life is a gift, and you have a responsibility to live it to the fullest. We live longer when we're too busy living. This means living with passion, with purpose, and continuously creating meaningful experiences. Don't let the fear of the unknown or regret for the past hold you back. Always be willing to face new challenges, because those uncomfortable and uncertain moments can become the ones that define your life in the most wonderful ways. Finally, always remember that you have the power to change your life in a completely new direction at any time. Every day is an opportunity for you to become a better version of yourself and build the future you've always dreamed of.